Something a little bit different for you today. I'm doing some stuff on my eBay, and I thought this video is a good opportunity to show you how I go about creating my eBay listings to try and, I guess, at least meet customer expectations, and if possible, try and exceed those expectations. But the video, I'm basically listing today two Manchester United pro stores, and it's a really good opportunity because I'll list this as new just because it's not been opened. The blister is still sealed down, and it's just, very clear that it's not been opened. However, there is some where that I need to mention. Basically, the blister has discoloured, and I don't know what it is with the Manchester United treble series, but the individual figures always seem, it seems quite common that they discolour. I get these in as much as I can. I enjoy football from the 90s, Manchester United, and so I can definitely see that over time, for some reason, this series discolours. But the reason I'm telling you this is because I want to capture that on my listings, and so it seems like a good opportunity to show you the standards that I set at DM Collectors Lounge, and maybe you're thinking of listing figures yourself from your own collection, and you can get some inspiration. So let's go. Okay, so first up is the photos. I'll always go for like a nice white background, just so the people can see what they're buying, and it just makes the details stand out as much as possible. Figures like this, I put on, it's like a cake stand, so instead of keep handling the figure, I can just rotate the base and capture all angles of the figure, and then obviously lay it flat, just so again collectors can see the condition of the card, because when it comes to collectibles, the condition is everything. Next, we're going to creating the eBay listing. If you rush this part, it increases the chances of getting a return because you've not give all the information. And if you don't use the right keywords, collectors they're going to have a tough time finding your listing. So, I've done a bit of an eBay search just to see if I can see any more currently on eBay. On the first search, I can only see one other listing, and I can't remember, that were up for like 85 quid. In a second, I then change the keywords just to see if I can try and bring up a couple more listings, and the next search I do, I actually managed to find two listings. So instead of creating a brand new listing and filling out all the keywords myself, I take one of these listings, sell similar, but then start to make the title my own. I'll just fast forward this bit. So it's time to copy their template, but I'm going to add my own keywords just because I think there's some stuff in the title that not many people will search for, so I'm adding the images in. 22 photos is a lot, but by doing that, the collector's getting as much information and deciding if they want this for their collection or for a gift for a loved one, whatever the reason may be. But let's go into the title. So first four keywords are key. So Alex Ferguson, Manchester United, job's a good one. I then take out, let me have a look. So I don't think the winners special edition is needed. Corinthian Pro Stars, that's good to include. They've missed the S off here. So again, people that collect the Pro Stars will include the full word, so it's good to include that. And then I also include limited edition, 1 of 1200, because I think that just makes it stand out a little better. All of the item specifics are filled out, so there's no need for me to alter that. Next is the description. So I always start by using the AI feature, but instead of just having all that long-winded message, I break it down basically just so it actually fits to what I want it to say, because you'd spend a lifetime reading all that, and last thing you want is for a customer to just read that story and then miss the main part, which is the condition. So we'll get into the condition next. So for the condition, again, I probably give too much detail, but the last thing you want to do is have the customer say they've not been given enough information. Like I've never received a message from a customer saying you've gone overkill on the description and gone into too much detail, because like, yeah, you just wouldn't, if you did get that, I'd literally take the negative for that, because I'd rather give too much information so that the person can decide if this is a purchase that they want to make. So here I've spoken about the figures in unopened, it's in good condition, but I've tried to be very clear that the plastic blister has discolour to it. So, and then I end obviously on a positive, because you don't want to have someone not purchase because they think it's in really bad condition. So I always start with a positive, mention what the main specifics are in terms of condition, and then obviously end just reminding people it's in really good condition. So yeah, that's the condition, and then I include how I ship, which is Royal Mail, tracked 48, and then yeah, just to have a look through the photos and be sure that this is one you want for your collection, basically. Next we move on to the pricing. So it's good that there's 2 currently listed. We can see those 2 active listings have watchers, so people are interested. I've sold these enough in the past to know the value and what they can sell for. In regards to the minimum offer, I've only just started doing this this year, but I'm never offended by people's offers. But when people offer like 50% off, 60% off, it's a waste of my time declining those. Might be all they can afford, but that doesn't mean that's all it's worth. So I've listed it for that. So let's take a look, preview, and see what it looks like as a customer. And looking at it, like, yeah, I'd be happy with that. There's a lot of photos. You can see the discolour on the plastic packaging, and I think it's always good to highlight any potential issues, because that's how we stop the comebacks. Like, as a small business, there's nothing worse than returned items, because money doesn't come back for postage, and yeah, it's just not a great experience for the customer. Happy days, you can't complain with that. So that for me is just like the basics on DM Collectors Lounge on how I create a consistent store with good listings. But I said to you at the start that I also try my best to exceed the customer expectations where possible. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to whack on some gloves, because eBay have, on the desktop version, if you go on the listings on the desktop, you can upload a video. So again, it's a good opportunity just to show the condition, show the collectible a different way to potential buyers, and it increases the chance of return customers and decreases the chance of returned orders, because yeah, a return is great, but you want it to be a return customer, not a return order. So do a quick video now, and by doing that, it's just a little way of yeah, again, setting a higher standard on the eBay store. So let's do that. There we have it, sports fans. So that's how I try and set a high standard on the eBay store for DM Collectors Lounge. It takes a while to do it. I know I could probably do it a lot quicker, but I'd rather get it right and reduce that chance of a return and increase the chance of a return customer. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments, and yeah, see you in a bit.